welcome to Reviews with Love, Christmas edition. So let's get right into the OWN movie, A Sisterly Christmas. This one's got Deborah Joy Winans playing Christina Marshall, Lisa Michelle Cornelius playing Vicky Marshall, Miriam Carvel playing Aunt Debbie, Kendrick Cross playing Keith Fisher, and Troy Crossfield playing Sexy Santa, aka Nicholas. But alright, let's get into it. So this one's about two sisters, Vicky and Christina. Vicky's the older sister, I believe, and Christina, who were really close when they were younger, and even older too. They were really close. They had, they sang together. They did a lot together. But when their mom died, when their mom passed on, they somewhat became very distant. Christina especially, she just couldn't handle the holidays without her mom, and Vicky's very much into Christmas and the holidays, so they just really grew apart. And as a pre-inheritance gift to both of them, their Aunt Debbie decides to send them off to a resort, which for them to just reconnect with each other and be close to each other. That's just one of the gifts of their pre-inheritance. There's more to be given, but they have to spend the whole time there with each other for the holidays. They weren't up for it, but at the same time, they didn't want to disappoint their aunt, who they love very much, so they do decide to go to the resort. At the resort, they meet Keith, who is the son of the owner of the resort, and Nicholas, or Sexy Santa, he works for the resort as Santa. But yeah, so that's that between their connection with each other. So basically, in all this time, they are, clashing a lot. They're still having a few things that they find fun with each other, but they always end up back in the same spot, clashing with each other. It wasn't until they bump into an old friend of theirs, who's now somewhat like a nemesis of theirs, named Regine. They were all in a group together, and once Regine was somewhat selected to be this big star, and she somewhat dropped them and went off to Hollywood kind of to become this big star, and abandoned their friendship, abandoned them. So they were never on a good, it didn't end on good terms between them. So they team up. It turns out this resort, there's always a contest of some sort, and Regine always shows up during the holidays, and she ends up winning all the time. So this time, the two sisters, Vicky and Christina, decide to team up and hopefully beat her and crush her and all this stuff. So there's that going on as well. So that's the main premise of that one. So yeah, pretty much, I loved it. I really did. I liked it. I loved the chemistry between the sisters. I thought it was just really great. It had a lot of funny moments, especially with Vicky. She was really wild and crazy, but at the same time, just caring and stuff. I enjoyed watching the both of them. Their interactions with each other was definitely sisterly love. I mean, sisterly Christmas. So yeah, I really liked it. Great job. I thought it was really good, well acted, but great chemistry once again between the sisters and the men too. As far as the love story, I feel like the love story was really between the sisters reconnecting with each other again, and the guys were just more of a side thing. But on the note of them, I will mention them. So it turns out Vicky really likes sexy Santa, whose name is Nicholas in this, and Christina is really liking Keith, the son of the owner. He's the general manager of the hotel, but his dad does own the hotel, or the resort, not just hotel, the resort. But yeah, so they're having a great connection. But the thing about Christina is that she tends to, when the men are getting really close to her and want basically more of a commitment, that's when she gets cold feet and she just wants to end things. She just can't imagine moving further, and I think it's part of just being afraid of loss. But yeah, so each relationship she's had, she's typically ended it because they've always gone too close, which is a good thing, but for her it wasn't, because she just never felt ready for something like that. But it seems to be happening again with Keith, and she really noticed this about herself and she really wants to change it. So she's really trying to give that chance with Keith, but you know, old habits die hard. But you know, she really tries. But that's the main story about them. But their chemistry was really good. Like I said, between everyone, really, they all had great chemistry, and I just genuinely loved the movie. It was funny, entertaining, and yeah, well acted. But check that one out. It's from OWN, the OWN network, and A Sisterly Christmas. Yeah, so thank you again for listening. This one, I'm trying to think if there's any real drama that happened. No, not really. I mean, the usual. I mean, they didn't get on with each other, so there were quite a bit of drama between the two of them, and I don't think it was out of left field drama. Like, it was perfect. It was good. You know, it was like understandable drama that, okay, yeah, I can see that happening between them. And yeah. So yeah, thank you for listening. Until next time, God bless. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. All right. Thanks. Later.